Like the mental side affects you a lot.
Oh, 100%.
A lot.
Sure.
Like
100%.
I feel like if you go to a soccer game, you're not gonna, like, for a regular person, you're not gonna be thinking about, oh, this player might be going through something. Like, they just look at your performance and they say, oh, you're bad, or oh, you're good.
Yeah.
And I went to high school with Mario, and we started playing soccer in middle school together. So he's seen everything. He's seen from me playing just for fun, like pickup. He's seen me play in games that matter, and he can tell you that he's seen a difference. Like, there's been a
Yeah.
huge difference.
There's a big difference. Like when you're playing an important game, like an actual, like, 11v11, then like a pickup on the side. The pressure is unbelievable. And maybe like, yeah, high school is not all that, but still, like, you still want to win. You're in that competitive atmosphere. You want to win.
Yeah.
You want to make a name for yourself. At least that's what I think personally.
Yeah. No, but it was really easy to play with, like, a group of friends. Play for fun. Nothing's on the line. So, you take more risks. And that's something I failed to do playing at a more serious level. Even though I would practice something and I wouldn't struggle with it. When it came to the game time, it was like I was doing it for the first time. That destroys your confidence as well. If you don't have confidence, it's so hard to succeed in any sport.
The pressure's real. Like, oh my God, the pressure is so real.
I know, like, mid players that are just good, like, test takers are good, like, performance wise. But, like, I know really good players that are just trash when it comes to, like, playing in high pressure situations.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that probably was me.
I'm not good at high. Like, how do you guys deal with, like, performance
I was just about to ask that too.
anxiety? I'm
Like,
not good.
You're not good
with
at it?
that. Like,
yeah, me neither.
You guys
share
were to
later.
go to like penalty kicks, would you step up and take one?
yeah, I would.
You
I
would?
would only just to, like, prove to myself that I could.
Yeah, that's the point. That's how you
Yeah.
build confidence.
Yeah.
Game winning though, I don't know.
What about you?
For me, I would just say straight up, like, if I were to go back in time, I would just tell myself, like, play like nothing's on the line. Like, it doesn't matter. Play like you're playing with your friends.
But would you still step up to take a PK?
What do you mean? When?
Like a high pressure game?
A high pressure game? Yeah.
We would
So-
take PKs and you would do pretty good during practices.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think you
that's,
were pretty good.
That's the thing. Like, I could be doing good in practices and everything, but
when it comes down to it.
yeah, like, I just crumble under pressure. Like,
I'm the same way.
in that
But I have
situation.
actually like a redeem story. You remember, were you there or did you already leave?
I quit the team twice. Yeah. Twice? Or
No,
just
I think it
once?
was once.
I think I quit. Yeah, I quit the team once.
We were playing districts and we were playing the best team. So it was crazy because we went to full time and then extra time. I think we went to golden goal as well.
Dang.
And then we played PKs. I think this was the first time I took a PK since the incident happened at State Cup. So this was like a moment to really like prove myself. Like, can I step up to the pressure? Can I save my team? My friend before had just missed it, completely like missed it. It was pretty bad. So the next person for their team scored it. So this is the same pressure. I had to score to keep us in the game. I remember looking at the crowd because there was a crowd there, like a bunch of people trying to distract you. Like I'm talking about like a lot. Like, it was very loud.
Yeah.
They were actually like Hispanic people, so they were like talking in Spanish. So I knew exactly what they were saying. This guy was tall. Like he was a basketball player. He was like just as tall as the goalpost and wide, tall and wide. So if you know like Courtois, just like that. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna hit it left. I remember like taking a breath in that moment. I'm like, okay, I practiced this. Like, this is my
Oh, no.
this is my redeem story. I look down. I take a couple. I think I take like 2 or 3 steps back, and I go to the left 2 times. I take it, and last minute I change my mind because I see
What?
him. I see him going. I already see him leaning to
Oh.
go to the side I was gonna go, and I hit it right down the middle. Perfect enough to like fake it that I was going left, and he dove left, and I made it right to the middle to keep my team alive.
Yo.
But then unfortunately, our keeper had to save it. We end up losing, and the guy ended up scoring the PK. Mine was to keep us in the game, but the goalie needed to save us again to keep us.
I forgot all the teams, like, ever since I graduated. Like, I forget, like,
Yeah.
which school was good, which one was bad.
Oh, really? I remember all of them.
Yeah, bro.
I remember all of them. I remember all the beatdowns we took.
For me, when I'm in those situations, like when I'm getting ready for a game, music doesn't help. Like whenever people talk to me, it's just like you're not there. Sorry.
Is your heart beating and stuff? Like, do you get really nervous?
It normally goes to my stomach. Like I just use the
Yeah.
bathroom so much,
Mhm.
or like I'm drinking water. And what helps me is just like, okay, no matter whether I'm playing or not, the game is gonna go on. Like the minutes are gonna pass. But the second I play, like my brain shuts off. Like I forget about what I did at practice.
Yeah,
My goal is just to play.
But that's just like me.
yeah,
It's
100%.
like
When
me
you
for
step in the
real.
game, it's just like a whole different world for 90 minutes. That's why I love it. Like, that's honestly why I love it, because like I can forget about my problems, what's going on with relationships, and stuff like that.
To some extent, for me, I'm just scared. But
Scared.
for practice, yeah.
I agree. I feel like I can relate to that. as
Practice,
well.
I'm chilling.
Like the game is just like, for me, like you said, my brain just shuts off. It's like I've never done this before. It's like I've never taken a shot before.
Like to this day, like I'll get nervous even when like I'm playing just like a pickup. I get nervous to my stomach. But then like exactly what you guys said, like you just switch on, like on the field. Oh, I switch on. That's what my coach always says. Switch
Yeah.
on, like you're a different player now.
You switch on, we switch
I
off.
switch off.
Yeah, bro. I wish I could just like play the same way I was playing like pickup.
I definitely think that my senior year, like I gained a lot more confidence. Like I was just a different player.
You
I
think
don't know why.
soccer like confidence took into your like real life confidence?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Most definitely.
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 And it's I think what really helps too.
Why are you laughing?
The way, like it's like you've seen him like evolve.
No. I mean, I agree for myself too because like you're surrounded by all these players, your teammates, and a lot of the times it's not a good environment. You have to be pretty lucky to get a full team of good teammates.
Oh yeah,
that
100%.
have grace when you mess up, that have patience. But I felt like a lot of the times I had teammates that would get on me, that would get on each other, and like if you messed up, like they wouldn't want to like be your training partner. Like
By
for
any
certain
chance, like,
drills.
would your coach say anything about that? Would he address it to you guys?
Yeah, but it would just continue.
Really?
Yeah, I remember we had to do sprints every single time, like something like that happened, but it just kept going.
Like for instance, my coach, shout out Coach Mike, he was very serious. I'm serious, Brad. He didn't want a team. He always told me, he's like, I never wanted a team that's toxic, because once the toxic environment starts, then your team can never like perform well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And so he was so like big on that. Like my coach Mike, like for real, he was like one of my role models, honestly.
It's nice.
Yeah, like it's such a big like key to have.
what's going on?
I can feel your eyes just like
Like I think it's such a big important thing to have a coach that believes in you, 100%.
Yeah.
I've had
That-
coaches that did not
Yeah.
believe.
Exactly.
Dude, I remember, oh my goodness, going into 8th grade, I think this travel coach like literally told the people who were watching at trials, don't pick this kid to be on your team, bro.
No way.
Yeah, I'm so
Was it to
serious.
you or
No,
like
he was
just a
signed to
random
the,
kid?
he was signed to the coaches, the
Oh.
coaches that were watching the tryouts, because he wasn't coaching.
Really?
I don't know.
Having your coach believe in you is such a big like
Yeah.
boost to your confidence.
I've had a coach that does not believe in me, and that like,
Yeah, me too.
nah.
I trained really hard, and I had to fight for it my senior year, which is crazy. Because
Why?
like I don't know, honestly don't know. I fought so hard for it. I think that's when I finally came in. I'm like, all right, you know what? I think I'm gonna try this like left and right back position and defend, because I could defend as well.
Oh, you were forward before.
I was a winger.
That's the
midfielder.
thing. Like a lot of like even Gareth Bale, he started out like a left back,
Yeah.
and he turned into like a right wing.
Like so I started as like a left and right wing, then at my senior year I transferred back as like a left wing back, a right wing back. So I go up and down constantly. I don't know if you know any left backs or right backs in the world. Do you know any like professional athletes?
Professional.
Like Carvajal or
He's getting a quiz now.
Yeah.
It's my turn to get a quiz.
oh man.
No, I'm not good with like players.
It's all good. But like yeah,
It's
that's,
getting cut out.
I played a couple games towards the end of the season, and I ended up getting like honorable mention in the district just from like 4 or 5 games.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Just from 4 or 5 games.
I feel like I did play you now. I don't know. I'm starting to
I
see
saw him
it.
thinking like I swear we could have played together, but I'm like I don't know.
Wait, did you make it last year?
Yeah.
He played
No, I mean
her-
like before you graduated, like junior
your
year.
junior year?
No.
Okay,
That's the
so
thing,
no,
yeah, I
because
don't
he's
think we
older
did.
than us.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm older by 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh, so you probably saw someone similar to me.
Probably.
I quit before. I quit the team before I got to play you.
Oh yeah, you did. Care to share why you quit the team?
The reason why I quit is because it wasn't just one certain thing. Faith is a part of it. Another part of it was like we were just talking about, the pressure. And a lot of times the team, like for me, I felt like there were just groups of a couple
Yeah, I know
people.
exactly what you're talking
They
about.
would trash talk behind your back, and that would destroy your confidence, because if you legit mess up, like
They'd be on your
they have
head.
all the right to say that you messed up, but it doesn't help you. It doesn't help your confidence. So I felt like that was a huge thing, and I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. Now the faith aspect to it was like Mario said, during the season this was every day, so I had no time to serve, and that's what was really on my heart my senior year, was serving. I really
Yes.
wanted to serve. I had no time for that.
That's fair.
So that's why
Yeah.
like I quit.
I feel like as you go higher up in the leagues, like I said this in another video. Check it out right here. Hopefully it's up here. As you go higher up, it becomes less fun, and it just
Yeah.
becomes more competitive.
Yep.
Definitely,
And
like
you-
especially when I played in college. Oh my god, the pressure is so real.
The games are more black and white.
Oh, it is 100%.
Yeah.
Like I swear, every time I step on the field, like as a sub, like I'm gassed so quick, cause like I'm playing against grown men, mind you. Like they could be like from the range from 18 from all the way to like maybe 24, 25, 26. You know,
Dang.
however late it could be. You know, cause they can still play.
Really?
As long as they're a full-time student, they can still play.
Dang. What if they?
Yes, I could go to college like at 28 and play against like 19-year-olds.
if you have the time, I'm pretty sure it works like that.
Yeah, have you
Don't
seen
call me
the-
on that. I'm not sure, but I think it's like that.
Have you seen like those scandals, or not scandals, but those people who be lying about their age? I know it's a very, very common thing in Africa where they lie about their age to like get better opportunities.
Oh yeah.
Like they'd be like, I remember Manasi was talking about it actually, how he would play soccer, and then other people would also compete with him, but they would be like 20 and lying that they're in high school.
You know, I heard about that. You know, back in like high school, older people will play. Like, for
Mhm.
instance, you know, like people like that come in late or like from a different country,
Oh,
they have to
yeah.
be a year back. They'll be like 19 and still playing
Yeah.
in high school leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but they stopped that.
Yeah, they
'cause I
did stop
remember
that,
I have
yeah.
a friend that tried to join the team.
Yeah, I have.
He
a
came
friend
from
too.
a different country.
The social aspect in sports about like what you were saying earlier, like toxicity.
Oh
the word?
yeah.
I've had a lot of people talk smack behind my back on a team, and every wrong move you make, like even like if it's a wrong step over wrong this, like you just think about it. They always have a friend group like watching too, and you can hear them in the back, and it's really annoying.
That was so hard for me, like especially going into like the faith. Like I felt like there was a huge turning point in my faith. Like that was my senior year. Before I came to this faith, I'll be fine. Like I'll be fine with retaliating. I'll be fine with like talking back to them. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
but later on, like let's say my senior year, like I couldn't do that because now you are representing Christ. If you're a believer, you're gonna follow what Christ commands, and we're not gonna go and retaliate. That made it so much harder because I had to like resist
Yeah,
not getting at them.
that negativity.
Yeah, that was really hard for me.
I remember going up to the coach. I was like, "Yo, like the team isn't working because I think no one's like communicating. People are just screaming at each other."
Yeah, 100%.
And I've been in the sidelines before where people just like would just talk smack.
You know, like
Yeah.
there was a time where at practice, we're cool now, but this is just like at that time. We were like really mad. We're attacking, defending, and I marked him up or whatever. I got a little aggressive. Nothing like crazy, nothing dirty. He got really pissed. Completely didn't go for the ball. He knew what exactly he was doing. He like tackled me, and I got so mad. I don't think we were gonna fight, but like I got really mad. And I texted the coach that like later that day, and I was like, hey, like so and so is not really like being a part of the team. He's like constantly like being toxic. I really don't like it. And I really don't appreciate it. And I texted that to my coach, and he just never responded to that message. I don't even think he really did anything or even cared about it
Yeah, that's a big thing with coaches. Like they don't address things that they should.
or
With a
sort it
lot
out
of-
at least.
They would just let things slide.
Mhm.
That's what kind of blew me too. Because if they came up to the coach and told him the same thing, they would have a different reaction.
Yeah, 100%.
They'd kick you
It's
off
bias.
the team. Yes, it is bias.
Ton of bias in sports.
The biggest lesson I learned in sports was like, or at least in my team, no matter how like disrespectful you can be, if you're good, you're gonna be put on. Like you can
Oh,
be the
yeah.
nicest player, but like he's still not gonna put you on.
Yeah, that's why I say like
Mhm.
you get out of it what you put into it.
Yeah.
That is true. I think, but it also depends, because for instance, when I went to college, my coach was very serious about training, about grades and stuff. We had a player who was really good. He was a midfielder. He was really good, but he didn't play at all because first he didn't pass the fitness test, and second, he would train. He would train really good still, but since he never wanted to take the fitness test, and he never really cared, so I think him lacking discipline too. But also, it
Yeah.
was his senior year too. To be fair,
What's the name
touched it
for it called? Like when seniors get lazy?
Senioritis.
Senioritis,
Senioritis.
yeah. So he just didn't really care too much. But it's just, I think it also depends per coach as well. Well, at least for that coach specifically, 'cause he's like, if you don't put in the work, you're not gonna play. Honestly, I didn't pass the fitness test. I should have been better prepared, but it doesn't mean I didn't work hard to like pass the test. He said if I didn't pass the test, I was not gonna play. Luckily, my dedication, my hard work, we ended up taking the test again, and I passed it. Got a perfect score on it, which was great. But oh my god, I almost was about to throw up. Like I'm
That was my weakness. That was my biggest weakness. I hated conditioning.
condition is so crazy, especially in college.
That takes so
Oh
much
my
discipline.
god, I was playing a D3 soccer, and that atmosphere
Yeah.
was insane. We were learning how to shift from one side to the other side quick as possible, and like when you watch it, you don't think it's as fast, but when you're in the game, it's so fast. I can't imagine how it is for professional athletes.
You know what I heard? Like I had coaches, like foreign coaches, like I forgot this dude, but they were professional. This dude from I don't know where, but in Africa. This other coach from like Australia, I think. He said that people here in America run like crazy. That it's not like how they used to play. Like they wouldn't run like that. Like they save their energy. They play with they use their heads more than like physical. I feel like
well,
that's
yeah,
true.
that is true.
That's
That-
true. Like here in
that's-
America, people run like crazy.
it's
Bro.
more.
It's not really smart.
Yeah, it's not really.
It's not smart to waste your energy, like compared to like how these Europeans play. Like they use their mind. Like
Yeah.
they make these shapes so that they don't have to do that.
And they also like trust the players though. It's a
Yeah.
lot about trusting as
Yeah.
well.
And that was also a big thing. Like you could literally be open for the ball and they won't pass to you because they don't trust you.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that
yeah.
that
yeah,
destroys your
that is
confidence.
100%.
That destroys your confidence so much, man. And it gets you mad too.
Yeah, it does get you mad.
It gets you mad.
And when they do pass it, like it's
Then
like,
you're not ready
you're
for it,
not
you
ready.
know?
have you ever been in a team, right? And there's only like 3 players. They probably have their own group chat. I don't even know. But they're like really, really close. And it's like a left wing, right wing, and a striker. Like they,
Oh,
they
like
just
the-
pass to each other.
When you're on a team, there's like groups in
Yeah.
the team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Like social groups.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're all close. Don't get me wrong. But like, there's still like social groups. Like people you hang out with more of the time than other people.
You can have friends that like you're closer with, but to like exclude someone from like being involved in a game or not passing to them or having your own little plan, I think that's kind of messed up.